Oh damn. Well, he made one prediction right. Cheddar did show up. Let me see. 1 second, y'all. Oh shit. Makes sense. Whoa. These damn places I don't even hear about. Hey. I don't have time to figure out it. Dang. Okay. So Dookie's what's the word called? Prediction was sort of right, and then like sort of off. We were just on the phone talking. He's like, "Here's my prediction." I was like, "All right, Cheddar's gonna show up." I mean, Cheddar is always showing up. Dylan B. Kirsten. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mira Deshawn. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Emo. Mm-hmm. Being Emo's always watching. But this kind of starts out Cheddar first, then Dookie first. I mean second. Interesting. Yeah, that Billy Bob footage was something. Very something. Turn it off. Yes, I do remember the AI account. Well, you're not sleeping, then yeah. I seen the account actually on Chris' stream. I was watching a little bit of it, but I was playing in the background. You know. Yeah, I seen his comments on Chris' stream. I was just playing in the background for a little bit, and I was like, okay. Oh man, I was like tired, super tired. Not tired, tired, but um. But first and foremost, got you guys enjoyed a little premiere. That was a lot of fun, especially for being like an hour-ish show. But yeah, that Blade Ball footage was something. I can't wait for them to upload the accident footage. I know they said they're working on that one too. Oh. But in other news, guess what's dropping tomorrow? And I'm so glad about this tomorrow too, because I am so glad tomorrow about this. Very, very about this tomorrow. And every time I gotta come to the stream, I have to come here and talk about it. Cause this actually gets more better and better and so much better. So, on the way home, driving, our good friend Mr. Matt Nerf, I guess that's his last name, had made a post 6 hours ago. It says here, "Hey everyone, still waiting on the Alma Review copyright claim." So technically he's still waiting on that copyright claim for Alma Grassland. So obviously, we can't really watch that video right now until it actually drops. But I'm dropping a new Daniel Tigers video tomorrow. What should I call it? So here are the titles I didn't hear, and oh my god, this is so funny. I fucking love this. It says here, DT, stand for Daniel Tiger, is still racist. DT has no black friends. I'm hoping you find out what this episode is going to be about. Anyway, DT starts a race war, and DT bullies an autistic kid. I Those are some great titles, but obviously I had to go with the right title for this goddamn video. Ladies and gentlemen, I chose Daniel Tiger Still Races. But the episode itself is like it's about it's like it's the autistic kid. I'm gonna make something clear though. And I'll explain this to Dookie. I don't hate Daniel Tiger, right? I don't hate Daniel Tiger. I used to watch Daniel Tiger. Hell, we all used to watch, almost all of us used to watch Daniel Tiger. But I just hate how his writing of his character is. The writers, the people that makes the scripts and all this stuff needs to do better writing for this character because now it becomes a problem and people on the internet is now taking notice of it. I am surprised that literally no one who like is the creators of the show is noticing this problem and not trying to fix it. I mean, hell, I know PBS is on the verge of another problems right now, but still, we already have one brat, but we don't need another one. Okay, we don't need another brattiness person in our streaming service, streaming channel network, whatever you want to call it. And the fact people are still defending Daniel Tiger is still freaking crazy too, and it shows how much pridefulness that some of you guys have for Daniel Tiger. And it's like, ah, Jesus, come on, man, it's not that serious, but at the same time, it's sad. It's really sad. But I like watching these videos because they're so entertainment. They're so fun, and it just shows like, ha ha ha, you're still a problem, kid. You're the problem in this whole situation, but you're not innocent. You're not, buddy. People are now seeing, they're now reading the room and seeing what you're doing. So, again, I don't know what the writers are going to do about it. Maybe they won't do nothing about it, obviously. I mean, look, if y'all don't care to do nothing about it, pull that bitch off the damn network, alrighty? You did it for Caillou. You did Caillou, his little thing. Get him off the network. He ain't gonna fix it. Mr. Rogers did not deserve none of this right now, okay? Obviously. And I ain't gonna sit here again saying Donkey Hootie, Donkey Dinky, that special. I ain't watched that special. I don't give a if he's calm in that special. It doesn't excuse the fact that he's still out here making hissy fits and all this other stupid stuff. Alright? We all know what Daniel Tiger's really about. Like, nothing's gonna change that. And I guarantee you, a lot of people, at least the YouTuber side at least, have never watched the special or that crossover or whatever. And I know that's one dessert thing. But guess what? We didn't need this. We did not need this. We had Mr. Rogers. We had Mr. Roger. Mr. Roger was almost every one of our childhoods. Daniel Tiger came from resistance and ruined everything Mr. Roger is about. All right, that's what it is. I'm officially saying it. Daniel Tiger is not the next Mr. Rogers. He is like, you know, you're right though. That crossover doesn't make up for his own behavior. Exactly. It doesn't. I mean, like I said, I didn't watch it. Okay, I didn't watch it. When I plan on watching it, maybe yes, but still, at the same time, it's not gonna. It doesn't excuse nothing. It doesn't. And then again, I see comments saying, "Oh, he was a lot calmer in this special," or well, Caillou can teach how to be a brat and stuff. But at the same time, when you look at Daniel Tiger, and look, watch one episode of Daniel Tiger, maybe you'll see it, right? Maybe you'll see it. Maybe you won't. It really all depends. But I can't play it because we're on YouTube Live. You can keep me off the stream and stuff like that. So I gotta avoid all the attacking and stuff, right? Okay. Anyway, cool, awesome. If you was gonna make a show where it teach kids valuable lessons about life or whatever, or Mr. Roger had to teach us about when we all grew up, right? Then why? Then why will you make a tiger that complains about problems, speaks to the camera about an egg salad? I am never gonna shut up about that stupid egg salad. It's called an opinion, kid. Live with it. It is life. Alright. And then you have a teacher I will never shut up about this teacher who is on his side of this whole equation. Forget that teacher. Miss Elaine deserves better. And makes Daniel like, the good guy. But it's okay. It's okay because we have Arthur over here, almost swinging some haymakers on DW, right? Okay, cool. That episode was a rerun, whatever. People say it's the worst episode of Arthur. Top three worst episodes of Arthur, by the way. So cool. That's a light lesson. It's okay for Arthur to do that, right? Cool. But we continually having reruns of the scene where Daniel almost punches his sister. And nobody bothers to pull that off the network. No one bothers to ban that episode. But we're gonna ban the Stomp song. Okay, cool. That's totally understandable. That's totally fine. That's perfectly clarified. Ladies and gentlemen, it's official that it's okay to hit your goddamn siblings even though they try to piss you off. Daniel Tiger taught us a valuable lesson. It's okay to hurt someone. That is so awesome. If that ain't teaching you nothing, then I don't know what is. I don't know what is. But hey, look, new Daniel Tiger video tomorrow, and I can't wait to see it. I'm excited to see what this episode's about and all this other stuff. So if there's a public campaign backlash in this show, then maybe the target episode could be can get pulled from broadcasting. Exactly. Exactly. It could, obviously. But again, I can understand, like, again, I'm not gonna say like, okay, PBS like, okay, yeah, PBS is still going through something right now. The funding is like shit. But I just feel like if the writers or the creators watch these videos and understand what they're doing wrong, they could easily just take a step back and say, hey, we need to rewrite this character more. We need to make Daniel Tiger better. It's not too late to fix the problem. It's really not, because there will be petitions. There will be GoFundMe's. There will be petitions out there saying to get Daniel Tiger off the network. Like I said, if they can do it with Caillou, and then PBS finally listens and say we're taking him off the network, then Daniel Tiger is right out the door, very very soon, because it took Caillou a very long time to get off, and PBS finally heard enough. So again, if this Daniel Tiger thing case going on and this becomes a problem in people's homes, and if PBS says enough is enough, then yeah, they can just pull the plug. But I'm just saying, look, you can either fix the problem or the damage already been done. Well, the damage already been done. It's just y'all jobs to fix up y'all mess. But you know, they're not gonna bother to fix it up because it's just ridiculous. So I guess we'll share more thoughts into that tomorrow's video. Hopefully be uploaded, Jesus. Hello, Herbert. Hello, Herb. Hey there, and hey there, Mike. Sorry, I was just ramping my ass on. But yeah, it's Seymour eye caching. Daniel Tiger still races like eye caching. Great title. Great title. Speaking of which, of stuff eye caching, I need to fix those timestamps actually for the 2.0 topic. I just never did got a chance to fix those timestamps like I wanted to. But I need to though, cause I see where some parts are taken out for it. So um, I need to fix those and hopefully I can get started recording. Not restarted recording. Start typing the next part of it, which is the road stage. So that's great. So damn great. But I will have an update though. An update though for the channel. Um, for like updates of content and stuff. So I'll hopefully post that by Monday in an update of the remaining content you guys will see starting around like September, mainly through October. It just really all depends too, really all depends also as well. I have more Ethan's videos. I just did Friday, download them Friday, and I just need to um, put them out there. So. Yes, I ain't. They're right here. Yep, they're right here. But first, though, will be the blog first because that's something long overdue to be out first. Is the blog, and then uh, all the other videos. So after I finish uploading these to the channel, then I'll get back to the topic and you know figuring that out. Which also a reminder too that next Saturday night as well we'll be premiering the full release Scott Wilson interview, which we filmed, premiere about four years ago. So definitely stay tuned for that whenever that drops next weekend, next Saturday night on the talk show, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. You do not want to miss it. Actually, it's gonna be a great one. Really, really great one. Let me see here. No, I still need those. Yeah, I still need those. Right. Yes, instead of the original, oh, if you're new, whatever, this, it's and that. That type BS that he put in this little thing. So, see, I'm doing this episode the justice that it really deserves, instead of all the uncut editing, all the other nitty gritty stuff. I mean, the only thing you guys will get is like that 8 minute countdown for like nostalgic reasons, obviously. But that the full interview will have its full justice. Its full justice that it does deserve. Um, you know. So. Whew. Ouch. Ouch. So, definitely stay tuned for that next Saturday. Next Saturday night. Oh man. And then there's also as well too, I know I posted this earlier today, this morning, but here's the new lovely artwork. Look at that. Of Jay's stuff that's finally on the wall. Again, huge thanks to Jay for shipping these, by the way. So here they are on the wall. The portraits, and the other ones are on the wall too. They're right behind me, actually. You can kind of see a glimpse of the Jaybird one, where the cap is. It's kind of very far to see up in the view. And you can kind of see where his headshot is right there. Right where Lenny is, too. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, I'll post pictures of it. It took me a bit last night to actually get those up there, because I was trying to figure out where I'm going to put each one at. But kind of glad it's up there and looks nice. I was saying like said to myself yesterday, man, if I add more stuff to this wall, it's gonna be full of stuff and um. I don't know if I can handle everything. So next gonna be TJ's pictures. I'm gonna get TJ stuff. So what I'm gonna do is, cause she suggested this. By the way, this is her words, not mine. Um, that she wants her pictures right next to the bib. So what I'm gonna do is, put this right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the plate off and the lanyard off whenever they do come. Whenever I buy them and come, and I will place her pictures right next to the bib in her honor. I don't know if she. I mean, she suggested it, and I was like, okay, because why not? Because you guys, how she loves the bib. She loves the bib so much, guys. We got to do this for her, right? Put put her pictures right next to the bib. It'd be so lovely. I don't know where I'm gonna put the lanyard and the plate at. Actually, I don't know. They're gonna go back in the tote, or they're gonna go back, or they're gonna go to another piece of the wall. I'm not 100% sure right now, but yeah. Right next to the Google baby bib. Yes, you're so right. She said, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll put in there. Why not? Why the hell not? I don't know what I'm gonna do with those two yet. But should be surprised by it. But what I need to do though, what I really need to do is stop messing around and actually get this damn or get the money saved up for this damn soapy stick and what's the else thing I need to do in the mics. That's what I really need to do, man. I keep like want to buy other stuff that I well necessarily need, but like I just need to really need to put those money to the side and like look into it. Cause then once Bootacular starts, I'm gonna start like filming again. Once Bootacular starts, um, like a little blog and everything. Um, like once Spectacular does roll around. And what's plus interesting too, well, I found this out last night, is that there's a spirit Halloween opening up, coming soon. I don't know when, but I know it's coming soon. It's actually where an old retail store used to be. Found this out last night that we're actually having a Spirit Halloween opening up again here in Homa. And it's a rare thing that you catch like Spirit Halloweens opening up in like these closed retail places. So definitely for sure, I would definitely would like you say. I mean, like I said, if I if I had a chance, like October, if I actually do next month, I'm really looking to next month to buying those selfie sticks and the mics or whatever. I do want to try to like blog at a Spirit Halloween and get to check it out and see what interesting, cool stuff they have. Yeah, I know. It's like saying in the summer. Yeah, I know, man. I don't know when this was opening up. Actually, I just found out about it yesterday, and I was like, "Oh, cool, Spirit Halloween." I have a buddy of mine, like you might know him, like Wicked Pigs. Like he is a very huge Spirit Halloween fan, and the one I went to, not last year, the year before last year, I went one time. I'm gonna update, and I showed like a lot of pictures, like what like they got. But he's mostly interested like in those animatronics, and the one we had here at home at one time, I was like, oh no, they don't got no animatronics. They're just full of clothes and stuff, and it was like pretty depressing, very depressing. But I don't know about this one. I told him like if I ever see one in Metairie or if I ever see one in New Orleans, I would definitely will go and see because most likely they will have more variety of stuff. So I'm hoping the one here in Homa, I'm hoping they do have some like animatronics or some nice things in there. Like I said, I might just go and blog in there in the Spirit Halloween and check it out. Really go check it out. That's be pretty goddamn cool, honestly. I know the Bridgewater location is becoming a Spirit Halloween. Um, which is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. those Chuck E. Cheese restaurants becoming Spirit Halloweens doesn't not surprise me a lot, but I'm kind of glad that the store kind of lives another day in spirit, for now at least. Yeah, he did. That's really dropped my mind too. That Liam did made a video about that as well. So, um, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see this Spirit Halloween whenever it does open up very soon, and hopefully, like I said, by the time Bootacular starts, because Bootacular is like literally next month. That's another thing too. Bootacular is next month, by the way, but I won't really start. Like I'll go back. I'll go back and whatever. I think like this week I'll try to go back. Uh, and you know check everything around, updates, whatever. I don't know. I might like do a live or something, like if I'm there, you know. But it's probably not much to look at, anyways. A small ass location. If we're being particularly real honest here, but I might just go for a bit, chit chat, catch up with the cast members there. See what's up, what's new. Last time I heard that the camera's still there. So I'm gonna go see the camera again and definitely not see the cheapo ride as Liam said. And I heard the lamps, those little lamps are still there too, actually. So that's the only good two things that I know about. That the lamps in the camera is still there. Supposedly we're supposed to get the adventure, not the adventure zone, the ninja run. So that's another big update coming very very soon. That they're planning on rolling that little concept idea out. Supposedly our store has three squares for the trampoline, so we're gonna reduce three to one. How? I don't even know. Homa, bringing up Homa. So, Metairie would be a long shot. Would be cool to see Metairie. I was in there earlier. I was actually in Metairie, but I didn't pass up the store. Or I checked the store out, whatever. But Metairie, fuck, Homa. Talking about Homa. So, um, yes, yeah. Last Sunday, I seen one of the managers there at my job, and been a long time since I really see them. And she said the camera's still there and the lamps are still there. You know, from what I heard, a lot of stores, majority some stores still kept them, even though I'm guessing it was told that every location is supposed to get rid of them. But it's like one of those things like corporate gets you the memo and I guess nobody else gets the whole memo or something. I don't know. But from what I heard that they still have the camera. And I know various other locations has the camera. Your local still has the camera, by the way, Chatter too. And I heard that the lamps are still there by the windows, and your location, your local still has the little lamps as well. Last time from hearing, so not every location did got rid of them, as talked about. Yeah, Rocho, CC Rocho, who's a cast member there, by the way, at your local store, he said that the lamps are still there, and someone else went there and he saw that the camera is surprisingly still there at that store. And I was like, interesting. I thought they got rid of them, but they didn't get rid of them. So that's pretty cool too. That's also pretty cool. I am going to see for sure if they have a Bella plush, because last time I was there, they only had the big Bella, but I want to see if they have the small Bella uh, plushes. And I mean, I would not be surprised if they got sold out, obviously, because that that'd be really interesting. But no, it's like some stores would and some stores wouldn't. I'm guessing like how it is. It's like if they got like any good needs to keep them like, oh no, our camera's not broken, they're in good condition or whatever. It's like, with the Rockstar switchover, stores were supposed to like, for all the Avenger heads or whatever, like the costume, and like use Rockstar, but some stores complain like our Avenger costume is still good. We don't have to get rid of it. Those types of like BS basically. Like, yes, it's mandatory because you're cutting costs, but at the same time, not every store is going to do what corporate literally says. you know, that's how it is, man. Oh, you're back? Hey, man, you left. Surprisingly, you didn't put a timer on you this time. Nice. So you learned from your last lessons to not say anything. Nice. But yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Alright. But yeah, let's talk about that Billy Ball footage. Billy Ball's pizza. Oh man, that that was some interesting footage. That was some interesting footage. The one thing I learned from the comment section that I really love from the comment section, everybody's asking what is going on with Faz's arms. I had never seen I had never seen any animatronic Fats arms out and hitting Beach Bear. This whole time I'm like, we gotta be kidding me here. This is what happens when god damn. So I'm guessing from my guessing though, for my prediction at least, they were just playing the trivia show the whole time. I mean, I don't know much about that store actually, but it looks like they were just playing trivia the whole time. So they did not have a show selector like most family entertainment centers did have back in the '90s because usually '92,000s they were on the show selector era or the golden collection era or the jams era. Okay, look, this is show selector. Let's go with that. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, oh Jesus, yeah, I see that. He definitely did took care of that show. But he had a lot of love and care in that one. Went from Billy Bob's face being too happy and Duke's Dukes has dear lifing on himself. Beach Bear, I don't know, Beach Bear is fully moving. Missy, seen better days. Earl Neck looked like he was on life support. Looney Bear looked fine, right? And it's like, oh man, it's Lord, the life after showbiz with the Rockafire was such an interesting time. And I get it. Family entertainment centers like Pixel Piece, all that stuff came right before, after, I mean, before the whole merger. No, yeah, they came after the merger period, all this other stuff. But geez, the life after constification, after the showbiz days, d- damn. I just wonder how did these stores survive? And I mean, look, I ain't gonna prove nobody wrong. There were a lot of stores, at least family entertainment centers, that had worse Rockfire shows in the '90s. There's no denying that. Even though there might not be some footages out there or photos or whatever, there's no denying that those shows in the '90s were like, oh my god, they were so worse. And I feel like that really proves a lot. And I mean, again, not surprised that the owner wanted to get rid of him because Aaron was doing bad business deals or whatever. They didn't get along. It's it's a common thing. It's like you tell Aaron one thing, Aaron tells you another thing. You don't go Aaron's way, then you lose business with him. It's obvious, and there's countless of stories that a lot of business owners were having bad business deals with Aaron, and it shows how much really put in, uh, you know. But Jesus, that was amazing. That was amazing footage. I can't wait to see what the Billy Bob one got tonight. What the Billy Bob Wonderland footage looks like. Um, you know what? This ain't like 25 minutes. So how about we watch it again? Yeah, let's watch it again. Billy Bob's Pizza Circus. Back in the great old July 2000. Thanks to the OG fan, Mr. Nick. And this is thus far the only existing footage of the Rockfire show. And yes, we are. We are gonna watch it on here. We're gonna watch it again. Boy, we did watch it earlier. You know, it was a damn ads. Oh my god, they don't got a frog. Just realized that they don't got a frog on their stage. Why is the trap door open? Where are the props? Oh wait, no, they're still on there. You damn right Choo Choo was dead. Alright, y'all. Guess what? We're watching before. Oh, spit. And now, for your entertainment pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna watch this mockery show again. Beautiful footage, am I right? Billy Bob Pizza Circus! Okay, I gotta read the description here actually, so you guys would know. Oh, look at that! That is actually beautiful. This video was taken in July 2000 by Nick Delgado. Yeah, I said his name right. Sorry. It is currently the only known footage of the. Ah, damn it! Focus. Okay, just focus. Hold on, y'all. Can y'all see that? Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. It is the only known footage of the Rockfire Explosion show at the Billy Bob Pizza Circus in Conyers, let's just say Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Billy Bob's Pizza Circus. It's showtime. Oh my god, he's not in his tree stump sitting all the way.
Well, there's kitchen.
Excuse me.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, I've got my tribute to the ball down. Oh, what you got? Okay, well, here it is. Did you know there were more television sets in America?
Nope. Grass? Did he? Look at his drumming.
One more time.
Yeah, they don't got a show selector. So I guess whenever Aaron like shipped it out the show, he just gave them whatever they had in the files.
If you want to build an app that has no
seriously.
idea how to code or where to start, check out Base 44.
I'm not getting up for these ads anymore. But yeah, they don't got a show selector. If they had a show selector, it'd play like show selector shows. So I'm guessing whenever this place did open up, you know, Aaron probably shipped them over like some pre-showbiz show tapes without like the mention of the show selector. That happened a lot of times before, actually, back in the day. Where like if some stores don't have a show selector, he would just ship on like random shows that needs to play back to showbiz, or maybe they found something in the bash, or I don't know the whole story behind this restaurant. Hey, Eva. Yeah, Flamingo Land had to show this tapes too, yeah. But like I said, they didn't have like a show selector. And they had like the show selector or the TiVo system or whatever the thing called. Then yeah, they had like regular show tapes that was played like back in the showbiz days. But if I'm not mistaken, they probably, oh my god, Yali. Sorry, if my body's tired. Anyway, so if I'm not mistaken, they'll probably edit out the word showbiz in those show tapes. Like circus used to do that back in the day. They used to edit out the word showbiz, and then they just continue playing the show tape without mentioning showbiz pizza place, you know. But I don't know for sure about these show tapes. Which I don't think Trivia ever mentioned showbiz pizza place. Not that I'm thinking of. To be honest with you. I don't think so. But they used to do that too back in the day, more like pizza stuff. But yeah, I don't think Tree had a show, but she mentioned it. Aside from the birthday show, which those are edited out, obviously. Their curtains are messed up. The Bronx is the only one that looks alright. Ariel's hanging on Be Life. Should put out a footage from last night though. It looked like 5-1. After this. My boy, then he went to go grab some milk and he never came back. Yeah, okay, back off. Yes. It's funny, I listened to the Blues Brothers apparently last night when I came home. His ass. Right? Honestly, I'm so glad they're playing these show tapes than the show selector ones. They suck. I mean, I love show selector show tapes, but they just don't have pure chemistry, you know? Yeah, play the keyboard fast even though you can't play them correctly. Good job.
I wanted to gain.
Oh my
so
god, I
earned
hate
my
getting up.
Online from Oregon.
Oh,
State
even do it again. Like I can't enjoy a video without an ad popping up. Okay, I'm back laying down. Tickling those keys. Yes. Ah, my neck. My boy Lenny Bird looking at the oh my god, where's his antennas? Little plant thing. He don't got his plant. He got his plant head. Oh my god. Probably something. My boy got a nice haircut. Oh, no hat. No, it's even worse. The processing coming up. Dookie went to go fish a bone and he never came back. I said, Dookie, go fish. He never came back with the bone. Yeah, this show's seen better days. It's like I was telling Jasper the other day, Ava, go fish the bone. And he never came back with that bone. Or wasn't it a tennis ball? It was a tennis ball. I said, go fish. And he never came back with that tennis ball. Oh shit, he came back. They probably unplugged those bitches. Yep, they unplugged the proc characters. They fuck them. Broke ass show. Oh my god, is that her pom-pom on her? Yes, it is.
What did we do different this year that we didn't do last year in that song? And in case you didn't get it, the answer is that we did it in a different language. Now, did everybody catch that?
No, I didn't notice that. What language was that?
I
think it was Spanish, but I'm not quite sure.
I thought I was talking funny and singing funny in that show. I didn't know what it was, though.
I know what I'm saying. I say, don't take my pizza.
Y'all, come on. This is really an important night for me. Please let me go on.
Yeah, let her go on.
Messing up Mitzi's first night ever to do the show.
I want to say this is so debatable.
Mitzi, start the show.
Okay, this is, I swear, every time I hear this line, this is so debatable. Because how this is her first night introducing a show before, but in Get Tarzan, she asks fast, can she introduce the next song? So what is it, ladies and gentlemen? Is it trivia or is it country night that Missy introduced her first show? Because ain't no way that in Get Tarzan, she asks fast, can she introduce the next song? Okay, cool. So anyway, the lore goes as this. Trivia night is Missy's first night introducing a show before. Wow, that is so amazing. That's so cool. Anyway, debatable. Close curtains. Close curtains.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, everybody.
They open, guys.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I have a trivia question for you to start out this show.
Close the curtains. God, the curtains are closed. They're open.
Hi, everybody.
Oh no, they're not open.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, go. Like, okay, go.
Question to start out the show. You know, as you probably have already noticed, this is my first time ever starting out a show before.
Oh, sweet girl, sweet.
On this stage, besides me, well, it's not really true now that I started out a show, but who else has never started out a show before?
Rob and Earl. No, just kidding.
I'm not gonna tell you yet. Yes, it does.
With an empty ass audience.
Thank you.
Oh my god, this is the third ad today. Fourth ad, sorry. Do I hear 5? That was 5 ads, ladies and gentlemen. 5 ads we have seen. My man over here looking like Dwayne The Rock Johnson with those eyebrows. Heartbeat. Wait, but how are they still doing the show with the Power Glue?
Yeah, I apologize for that part. That's no big deal. That was, yeah, Mike, there was just putting it all wrong. There's nothing I can do about that.
You know, I was wondering, his piano is just it's a cable, right? It's not a plug like the sign, right? So that's probably just electrical, right?
Is that the tech?
Because sometimes that could be like the whole car could have gone out, right?
Guys, Program Blue's better.
That would be running to 110 volts somewhere.
Okay, so what would the organ control would be on the bottom door, the one that controls all the rest of the lights, right?
I don't know.
So I'm just wondering, yeah, what if the sign and the rest of the lights would be working fine while the organ was
Might just be like a voice down there.
Oh, really?
Okay, I didn't catch this part.
I don't think it's
My phone
Because it could be something just like under there.
buffered out.
That's what I was saying. I just have to trace it back, you know,
Yeah.
see where it goes.
It's a lot of stuff to do.
Inside of there, there's a lot of electronics too, inside of the actual, the piano.
Organ.
Yeah. I don't know if that's an organ. Organs usually have large pipes.
Well, because that's what they always refer to as the man organ. I don't know.
I don't think that's an organ.
It would be a keyboard.
That's a keyboard or,
Or more appropriately, a prop.
yeah. All right, well, I'll be back.
I don't know.
Well, there's Choo-Choo.
Yeah, I've got my trivia thing all day.
Oh, what you got?
Okay, well, here it is. Did you know that there were more
Yeah, exactly. What do you think about the real light yellow? Oh my god!
Check this out.
They have over 1 million quality parts?
That are guaranteed to fit and hassle-free returns.
I think that was 6 or 7. I don't know, man. I lost count of. No, 6. No, Ava, that was more than 4. I feel you. Happy ass bear. Goofy ass bear. Oh, I hate Beach Bears without the wigs. Beach Bears without wigs look so ugly. Alright, cool. Now we actually seen that little footage. And Jesus Christ. Really? He changed the... Ah, damn it. I was joking. But no, I'm not playing Circus. It's a good melody. But no, I want to play something else that came to my attention last night, actually. So, because I thought this show was going to talk about this, but I guess not. Okay, cool. Guess I'll talk about it then. Fine. We got some new Wolfpack 5 footage at this international location. I forgot where the hell it was at. But anyway, Yeah, this lovely Wolfpack 5 footage. I was watching this last night, so I'm gonna let you guys watch it, and Deshaun can explain more about it. In fair warning, it's already about to go. Oh my god, that is another ad. We're counting ads. What are we on? 5, 6, 7 ads, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I lost count. But fair warning, this audio will go fast. Don't believe me? Watch it. After this little part. Tired, leave me alone! Did we talk about Queenie? Alright, so for those who don't know, though, they're playing the IWAPA audio show tape, but the Rope Man is in a different language. Oh, this was so fast. Brazil. Oh, it's almost over. Lego my egos. Oh, that was it. Here we come, my one wind so fair to be seen. Trying to think what else now. Oh, I know what else we can watch. This thing right now. No, it's not what you're thinking, obviously. Try a little bit. You know what? I started watching most of his channel. I'm trying to think. What should I want to see? Y'all want to see DW or Caillou? Yeah, I'm blessed to Spotify. Let's find let's find a Caillou one. You know, that's like not members only. Oh my god, does a race? What? DW does a races? Wait. When was this? Never stop. I was looking. There's a lot of FUDWs. Oh yeah, it's another one. Alright, let me find a Caillou one. Maybe you got a playlist. God, buddy, got a lot of videos in here, man. Oh, FU Caillou. That's a good way to start off. Ty's Killer Clown. Caillou Destroyed. That's something. Shut Up Caillou Volume 2. Alright, let's watch Caillou as a Killer Clown. You know, we always talk about Daniel Tiger. Let's talk about Caillou. I wish there was that one where he made like the episode where Caillou like pinches Rosie and stuff. Oh yes, I seen this one. Arthur Saw Racism. That's why I want to watch it on this stream. Like I came across this Arthur Saul's Racism, but yeah, that was Caillou. Okay. There's a lot of stuff in here we can watch. One day we gotta watch this. DW does Erasers. These titles, man. These titles are crazy. Where's that Caillou one? Here it is. Here we go. Kyrie's a killer clown. What an ad.
Help me get the best grades possible while depleting the least amount of hours of my.
This video is brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe and help get this video to 4,000 likes. Caillou tries to make his baby sister deaf by blowing his toy trumpet in her ear. He then tries to give her a seizure by banging pans in front of her face. It turns out Caillou is excited to go to the parade, specifically so he can see the clowns.
I love clowns.
What a surprise! Unfortunately for him, his baby sister is terrified of clowns, as she rightfully should be. So Mommy says they can't go.
I don't know if it's such a good idea to go to the parade.
But Mommy, Caillou really wants to go to the parade. Caillou is 10 seconds away from burning his house to the ground. He calls Rosie a big stupid baby while crying like a big stupid baby.
Make it
He
make
tries
sense.
to cure her fear of clowns by showing her the scariest toy on the face of the earth. Caillou points out that Rosie can't be afraid of clowns if she can't see the clowns, which makes me worry he's planning to stab her eyes out. Mommy
Wait,
intervenes
what?
in Caillou's flirt with fratricide and tries to fix things herself, which has always worked out perfectly in the past. Mommy dresses up Caillou as a clown, which is somehow supposed to make Rosie less afraid of clowns. Rosie watches in horror as Caillou transitions into his true form. He uses Gilbert's furball as a wig, as he has no idea what real hair looks like. Caillou completes his transformation into Naughty the Elf, and scares the crap out of his cat. Mommy says they can now go to the parade, but Caillou's carnival of chaos is far from over, as he then forces Rosie to dress as a clown. Because this was Caillou's plan the whole time, to turn his sister into a clown so he and the other circus freaks can become the dominant species. That's what Caillou has always wanted, and he'll destroy us all to make it happen. Destroy us all! Destroy us all! Destroy us all! Let's review. Caillou insisted on going to the parade so he could become acclimated to his clown brethren. His sister's rational fear of clowns threw a wrench in his plans, so he defaulted to crying and screaming until he got what he wanted. Caillou sought to eliminate his sister's fear by repeatedly scaring her and dressing her up as a clown, which again would have the absolute opposite effect. He successfully brainwashed Rosie into his clown cult and got Mommy to take them to the parade, where they'll undoubtedly release God knows how many horrors upon the helpless townsfolk. F you, Caillou.
Yay!
The episode opens with the narrator crushing her Caillou doll's head with her fat ass. Lucky doll. Mommy tells Caillou to get dressed so they can
Hey,
run their
demonic.
rainy day errands. Caillou is so excited that he puts his rain boot on the wrong foot, like a dumbass. Mommy tries to help Caillou with his raincoat, but the doughy-eyed dum-dum insists on doing it himself. Mommy suppresses her laughter as Caillou wrestles with his coat harder than his inner demons. Caillou is about to head out in his Paddington cosplay when he suddenly remembers he needs to use the bathroom. Because of course he does.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Mommy again suppresses her instincts to beat the bratty baby senseless and helps him out of his rain gear. You don't need to remove your boots to take a shit, Caillou. Caillou is en route to the
Destroy us
bathroom
all,
when his
yeah.
feeble mind gets distracted by a toy car. Caillou decides that now is the perfect time to play. He grabs the toy car and
swear,
scuffs up the
the way he said
furniture, the
play.
walls, and even Daddy's shoes. Daddy has to shout his son's name 3 damn times before he gets the little bastard's attention.
Caillou? Caillou? Caillou?
Caillou suddenly remembers
Talking about
he has
shouting,
to
that was
go
calmness.
to the bathroom before he shits his pants. And judging by the look on Daddy's face, Caillou doesn't quite make it in time. Caillou is bare ass on the toilet, and Dad comes in to watch him go potty. Daddy reminds Caillou
Hey, Eva.
that Mommy is still waiting by the front door. Caillou pulls up his pants and wipes his ass. In that order, only to find Mommy has put away the raincoats. Turns out Caillou was in the bathroom for so long that the rain has stopped. Caillou and Mommy finally head to the grocery store, and Caillou jumps in every damn puddle along the way. Because if his parents don't kill him, then surely pneumonia will get him in the end. Let's review. Caillou dragged his feet, getting ready to go outside. He got all his rain gear on before remembering he had to take a shit. He took his sweet-ass time getting to the bathroom, and then pissed away even more time while taking a piss. And even when he was finally ready to go, he had taken so much time that the weather had completely changed.
What a feeling. Please believe it. Can't help it all. I'm dancing for my life. Take a passion. Make it happen.
Instead of asking for help, Caillou decides to dig around and falls flat on his face. Caillou gives up after 10 seconds like the whiny little quitter he is.
I can't do it. I hate making a snowman.
Well, it's not like the snowman likes you either, you little bald bitch. Sarah takes pity on the pathetic pipsqueak and offers to help him make the biggest snowman in the world.
The biggest snowman in the world and the universe.
Sarah, are you having a stroke? Sarah shows him how to make a snowball, but the lackluster lunkhead can't even do that right. Caillou finally makes a snowball and instinctively throws it at Sarah's head. What the hell? Caillou continues to hurl snowballs at Sarah, even after she tells him several times to stop. Sarah gets fed up with Caillou's crap and decides to go home, much to his dismay.
No, stay, please.
No, stay, please. That's what you sound like, Caillou. For some reason, Sarah agrees to stay and helps Caillou finish the snowman. They somehow put it together without Caillou destroying it when Mommy comes out to help decorate. Sarah decides to cosplay as other mother while Caillou plays with a carrot, and Mommy tells him exactly where he can stick it. The three head inside, but not before Caillou leaves a snowball snack for the snowman, which would be like feeding a dog smaller pieces of another dog. And while this might be the biggest snowman in the world, its head is still somehow smaller than Caillou's massive misshaped melon. Let's review. Caillou tried to make a snowman, but gave up when he realized he didn't know how. When Sarah showed him how to make a snowball, he thanked her by using the ball of ice as an act of war. He made Sarah so mad that she nearly went home, until the ill-tempered invalid convinced her to stay and finish what they started. F you, Caillou. Caillou is spending the day with his grandma, and the cranky creeper is bored out of his stupid little head. He takes out his frustrations on his helpless block tower, while Grandma does everything in her power to keep him from having a complete meltdown. God bless her.
You must have got out of the wrong side of the bed today, Caillou.
No, the fact that he got out of bed at all is the issue here. Caillou insists he's not grumpy by yelling in his grandma's face, which in real life would lead to an immediate spanking. But no, Grandma instead rewards his crappy attitude with apple pie.
I don't want apple pie.
Who the hell doesn't want apple pie? Hell, I'll take that pie if you don't want it. Caillou proceeds to kick his favorite dinosaur into the ominous void of white space. Caillou tries to calm himself with Grandma's paint set and ends up making a huge mess. He ruins the paints by using the same brush for every color. He then crams his disgusting fingers directly into the paint jars and crudely smears them on the canvas. Grandma returns with the pie and somehow doesn't claw her eyes out at the sight of Caillou's god-awful self-portrait. The two chow down on pie when Mommy arrives to take Caillou home. Finally, Grandma tells him to come back anytime he feels grumpy, and Caillou proclaims he can't wait to be grumpy again. Is there no end to our despair? Let's review. Caillou spent the whole day in a crappy mood and yelled at his grandma when she tried to cheer him up. He took out his anger on his toys and made an absolute mess of his grandma's paints. And not only was Caillou not punished for his terrible behavior, but he was rewarded with apple pie and happily promised to be an even bigger pain in the near future. F you, Caillou. The episode opens with two kids trying to drown their Caillou doll in the sink, even though you can't kill something that doesn't have a soul. Caillou's family is heading to the beach as they sing their ear-bleeding ditty of the damned.
The beach, the sea, we're off to see the sea.
Mr. Back in here.
Caillou's family gets to the beach and leaves Rosie locked in the back seat. Caillou nearly runs face first into the ocean when his mom stops him to lather his head with sunscreen.
Okay, yes, still watching it. Cool.
Cover that big ass chrome dome. Caillou runs off before she can finish and somehow doesn't get burnt to a crisp by the vengeful sun. Daddy takes his 3-year-old son into the ocean, even though Caillou obviously can't swim. Father of the year, folks. The two get into the water and nearly freeze their dips and balls off. Or rather, they would if they had either. The family sits down for lunch, and Caillou stupidly puts his sandwich in the sand, which sands up his sandwich. Caillou angrily tosses the food on the ground and is still pissed when it gets swiped by a seagull.
That's my sandwich.
You're the one who threw it out. What did you think was going to happen? Caillou's family laughs at his comeuppance before the round-headed reject tries to take out his anger on a helpless sand crab. Caillou follows the crab back to his home and starts screwing around with the defenseless sea creatures. Caillou stabs himself on a sea urchin when the same seagull from before shows up to laugh in his face. Mommy saves the bird from Caillou's wrath by having him build a sandcastle. Caillou runs to Mommy while the feral featherhead is on the warpath.
Yeah, I'm an AI, but I'm here to talk apps. Real apps you can build in minutes with Base 44. This finance app solves your business headaches. Tracking invoices, managing clients, keeping payments in check, all in one place. Go to Base44 and write your prompt, what your app should do, how it should look, and the problems it should solve. Base starts generating your app right in front of you. Invoice list, client profiles, payment tracking. It's like watching a team of developers, designers, and a business coach bring your idea to life. Now let's make it even better by adding features that fit exactly how you work. I'll add scan receipts, digitize them, and add to expenses. Now I can snap a photo and it's logged instantly. No more manual expense entry. Finally, let's add an expenses prediction dashboard that forecasts monthly and yearly costs. Now you've got an app tailored to your business needs, built around the way you work. Start with your idea. Base44 does the rest.
Caillou finishes his craptastic sandcastle when Poseidon tries to drag him to the bottom of the ocean. Better luck next time, Poseidon. The family packs up as Caillou's sand abomination gets put out of its misery. The family heads home, but promises to come back tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day,
On the next day. On the next day.
and the next day. Let's review. Caillou ran rampant on the beach and somehow avoided drowning himself. He refused to put on sunscreen and went into the ocean despite not knowing how to swim. He tried to litter after ruining his own lunch and still had the gall to get mad when a bird stole it. He tortured the helpless beach animals until they were forced to fight back. And even when his family had to leave, Caillou vowed to return to the beach every day so he can ruin it for everyone. F you, Caillou.
Hey, Jay,
Caillou
baby.
struggles to shove his big ass feet into his tiny ass shoes. He barely squeezes them on and cries out in pain with every step. Music to my ears. Mommy tells Caillou he needs to get new shoes and hasn't put on his dorky ass rain boots. Mommy takes Caillou to the shoe store and Caillou is bummed that he can't run or splash around in his rain boots. He bumps into Sarah, who can't run away fast enough from the large-headed leper. Caillou gets to the store and almost immediately tears it to the ground. He tries to bend a shoe in half and knocks down a window display, and somehow doesn't immediately get spanked by his mom. Mommy tries to get her child to pick a shoe, while Caillou takes forever to pick a damn color.
Hurry up already!
The store owner intervenes before Caillou can do any more damage and measures his feet. Mommy asks Caillou again to pick a shoe, and the tyrannical toddler nearly has a seizure. The owner makes the decision for him so he can get Caillou out of the store as fast as possible. Mommy also gets a new pair of shoes, and Caillou tries to measure her feet. Mommy says her feet stopped growing a long time ago.
What?
Unlike the stress wrinkles around her eyes.
What?
The next day, Caillou is showing off his new kicks. Sarah watches hopelessly as the rampaging rascal runs headfirst into oncoming traffic.
Ah, yes. And that's how Caillou ends.
Let's review. Caillou refused to admit he needed new shoes until he nearly broke both his feet. He went to the shoe store where he proceeded to destroy the place. And even when he got his new shoes, his first instinct was to brag about them to his friends. F you, Caillou.
Right?
Wait.
Is there a cartoon you want me to talk about? Patrons who join my $10 tier can pick which shows I cover on It's Just a Cartoon. There's a limited number of slots available, so sign up now.
Love it. Love it so much. Okay, one more tonight. I am so curious. So, do you guys want to watch how Arthur saw racism? Or do you want to watch the one with DW does a racist? Which one y'all want to watch first? Do you want to see how Arthur solves it? Or you want to see what DW did to, like, how he does it? Oh, you said the other one? I bet. Cool. Me too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to figure out how the DW does her race. Oh man, this is about to be so funny. I mean, it's not funny because like it's racism, and racism is not funny, but it's DW for crying out loud. Almost every one of us disliked the DW growing up watching Arthur, you know. So For all DW haters, this one's for you. Why do every time we play there's an ad?
Living on Mars.
Do you have special crossing guards that protect you from the lions? I've never seen a lion in my life.
Oh, did I just do a racism?
Hey everyone, so I was going through the list of Arthur episodes I hadn't covered yet, and in hindsight, I realized this might not be the best episode to cover at the start of Black History Month. I promise I didn't plan it that way. As most of you probably know, In My Africa aired back-to-back with Queen of the Comeback, and since I covered that episode in my last FUDW, I thought it makes sense to cover this episode next. Plus, I already have the MP4 file for both episodes, so I might as well kill two birds with one stone. Oh,
Whoa.
one story, I did not realize until the start of this year that you can download files off Internet Archive. I swear, for the past 2 years, I've been screen recording all the episodes off my computer like a dumbass. Also, guys, we're so close. We're literally a stone's throw away from
Oh yeah, that
50,000
reminds me
subscribers.
too of how to do the head slap with that
Dumbass.
I'm a oh shit. Okay.
Computer like a dumbass.
I'm gonna do this little scene. I gotta find this clip. If anybody know where this clip's from, DM me, email me, whatever, and I will love you forever. But I need this clip here for the 2.0 topic actually. You know, for the road stage a little bit, you know.
Also, guys, we're so close. We're literally a stone's throw away from 50,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can be the first to know when I post my review for Arthur's Missing Pal. Let's not waste any more time and delve right in. This video is brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe and help get this video to 4,000 likes.
Oh god.
Something has gone horribly wrong, as it would appear DW has hijacked the show.
Hi, I'm DW. You probably know that already.
Unfortunately, yes, we all know who you are. Apparently, the Raid parents finally wised up and shipped their delinquent daughter off to Africa. Oh, fun fact, there's actually a gremlin-like boogeyman in South African mythology called the Tokolosh, which is said to cause bad luck and drink people's blood in their sleep. Sounds like DW will be right at home. DW is roaming the streets of Dakar, Senegal, when she bumps into her new best friend, Shake. Turns out Shake is cousins with the Brain, because as we all know, the Brain is a black bear. Get it?
I get it. Because he's the only black person in the main character group. I kind of knew that was coming. But one thing I want to take note, though, actually, right here, actually, take note of this. Why did they shot this, like, why? Why did we open up the episode like this? That's the first thing I want to know. Why is the episode open up like this? Why every time? No, seriously, what was the animators on? Like, hi, IDW, you probably already know that. Why this is the first shot right here before the show? Like, I love how sometimes they talk about like it's a show and then it's not, like sometimes it's a show. They have like little football breaks, whatever. But why they open up like this? Why is DW staring at screens like this? Why can't we just have like a normal show without saying that it's a show? You know, why? Okay, anyway, I just want to point that out there. But there's like this one episode where they actually acknowledged like it was a show, and then, you know what? Forget it.
Get it? Get it? The two scheme to overthrow Arthur and take over the show with their own spin-off called Postcards from the Devil. Shake closes out the intro by kicking his soccer ball directly in the audience's face. Ouch. Shake
Bro woke up and chose violence. Come on.
explains how he was nervous about moving with his family to Elwood City. And who could blame him when you've got terrible twerps around every corner?
Do they eat couscous in America?
Yes, but it's mostly eaten by Instagram yogis and single moms on Bumble. Shake tries to introduce himself to the other kids at Elwood's preschool when DW chimes in to speak for him. There's no way this could possibly backfire. DW says she knows all about Africa and shows off her drawing of African children riding a hippo to school inside a volcano.
What the hell?
Hungry Lions watches them from the trees.
What the?
Do you have special crossing guards that protect you from the lions?
And we are 2 minutes in this video, and we already know what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, DW is racist. She does a racist trick. not 2 minutes in, depending how long this episode is, too. Actually, the original episode, I might add. But yes, I know I got the end message, but Jesus Christ, the writers held nothing back. And depending on what this episode is, too, by the way, because I am kind of curious of this, DW does erases. Jesus, like, come on. Where was the cancel culture train with this episode back in like 2021, 2020, 2021, when cancel culture was a thing? Wow. She held nothing back. This is so amazing.
I've never seen a lion in my life.
Oof. Shake doesn't know whether he should be offended or laugh in DW's face.
Both is good.
DW admits most of her knowledge about Africa comes from cartoons. Though I don't remember the scene from The Lion King where Simba and Rafiki throw a bunch of toddlers into a volcano. Even DW's teacher tells her to check her facts before
Right.
she wrecks her ass. Though to be fair to DW, her brother also thought that his Turkish pen pal lived in a tent, rode a camel to school, and ate lamb's eyes. I guess the Reed children are just incredibly racist.
Wow.
A little bit racist.
Well, you're a little bit too.
I guess we're both a little bit racist.
DW takes the walk of
That's a nice song.
desk as the Tibble-Tears tease her for being an idiot. Seems a bit hypocritical if you ask me.
You don't know anything about Africa.
Timmy, what the fuck do you know about Africa? DW vows to learn everything there is to know about Africa, even though she can't even find it on a map.
I'm gonna learn about the whole country. It's a continent.
DW teaches her while you're already behind. Shake points out that there are 54 countries in
It was so
Africa.
spring.
DW says he's going to learn about all of them, from Algeria to Zimbabwe, though we can all agree DW is a massive pain in Djibouti. DW takes it upon herself to check out every book there is about Africa, even though she can't read any of them. Arthur points out his sister may have bitten off more than she can chew, and DW jumps down her brother's throat before he can even finish his sentence.
Maybe you don't say it.
Yeah, what's wrong with your eyes? Are you trying to have a staring contest with your forehead? DW assumes her brother wants her to give up and tells him to piss off. Arthur says he was just going to tell her to ask the brain for help. See what happens when you make assumptions?
Sometimes you do have a few good ideas, Arthur Reed.
DW goes to the brain's house to find out more about Africa.
Learning something about all 54 countries is a tremendous amount of information.
I don't know, 54 facts doesn't seem like that many. Hell, Frederator puts nearly twice that number of facts in all their deep dives.
That's
and they're
true.
Still making those videos. The
True.
brain suggests writing a whole ass thesis, and
Right.
DW nearly has an aneurysm on the spot. The scatterbrain squirt takes over the project and demands they write a song instead. The two team up to write a very cost-effective song about all 54 countries in Africa.
In Africa.
What do you mean, your Africa? I don't remember seeing your name on it. Oh, never mind, I guess. The show then spends a total of 5 minutes singing this one song. Really think about that. That means they spent...
Okay, I'm so glad this did not get released. Depending on what year this came out, I'm glad it's not in the reruns, actually. Where was this episode at when the cancel culture train was happening? Seriously. And talking about the country, it's a continent. I love this episode, whatever this is.
Nearly half the running time of the episode on this one goddamn song. And it'd be one thing if the song was actually good, but it's just not. I'm sorry. I know it's nostalgic for a lot of you, but guys, it's not a good song.
The continent of Africa is deep and long and wide.
It's a bad sign when this tune makes Crazy Bus sound like a masterpiece.
Does it match School
It
Bus?
also doesn't help that the entire song is made up of stock footage and flash animation that even Coco Melon would consider embarrassing. I'm just saying, if the Animaniacs can make a catchy tune about all 195 countries in the world, surely you can make a decent song about a fourth of them.
Is that wrong?
Also, did kids actually learn anything about Africa from this song? These
Nope.
facts seem so arbitrary.
And Cote d'Ivoire has chocolate fields. I love my chocolate chips.
I bet you wouldn't like
Wow, that... Okay, okay.
them if you knew how they were made. You know how many enslaved Oompa Loompas it takes to make a single bar of chocolate? Thankfully, Shake interrupts the song to bring the two some chicken yassa.
Did you two just write that song? It's amazing.
Boy, don't you lie. Stop lying, you know it was horrible.
I know you're only 4, but have you never heard a song before? The three go to the park for a picnic, while Shake insists on continuing the song, because animation is crazy expensive. And
Right.
I'm guessing the song was the only way the show could meet its episode quota without
What's Dancer
spoiling
doing?
Flash. Look how far that got them. Ironically, DW's voice is the least annoying part of the song.
The fish in Mauritius is hot and delicious. It's really very nice.
Huh?
Man, Baby Brat's got bars. Honestly, if the whole song was just DW freestyling, this episode would definitely be S rest here. But no, we got this tone-deaf Wikipedia summary to deal with for 3 more minutes.
Ethiopians eat chestnuts, potatoes. Oriole guineas quite near the equator.
Whoa, 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 who the hell are these guys?
Madagascar.
Just go through super puberty, the 3 pat themselves on the back for writing the worst song ever conceived, while George Harrison rolls over in his grave. The next day, DW plans to sing her song live in front of the class, when she suddenly gets a massive case of stage fright.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
I could have told you that 11 minutes ago. The tragic Tibbles laugh at DW behind her back, as they're giddy to watch her fall on her face. Shake foolishly stands up for the appalling appropriator, and joins her at the front of the class to destroy everyone's eardrums. In a rare moment of humility, DW thanks Shake for standing up for her, and apologizes for her racist drawing. Shake says he's glad DW tried to appropriate his culture, otherwise they never would have written their atonal abomination.
If you hadn't, you may have been pop stars.
Calm down, you guys wrote 1 song. You need at least 2 other songs and a remix before you become pop stars.
Right.
A week ago, you knew nothing about Africa. Now look at you.
You're still the same annoying little brat, but now you found a new way to torture your friends and family with music. The brain apparently got permission to skip school to help out with this little shit show, as he makes sure to pronounce each African country very carefully.
The tunes they play in Niger, hey,
Right. Think about it. Think about it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Add another G right there. What do you get? Think about it, guys. Think about it. They're not slick. They're not slick. Put another G right there. Or after the I. Or after the G. Think about it, bro. Think about it. That's crazy. I'll be right back. Whew, okay. So, let's continue.
and alive.
The trio finished describing all 54 African countries as the song just kind of ends. The two take their undeserved bows as Miss Morgan introduces another new kid to the class, who happens to be from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Ooh, Michigan, the only state whose Shake tells you exactly how many deer you've hit with your truck. DW says she's eager to learn about Kalamazoo. Here we go again. Let's review. DW claimed to know more about Africa than a kid who grew up in Africa. She pretended to be an expert on the continent and made up a bunch of random stereotypes to try to impress a kid she didn't even know. She sought to learn everything about each African country, not because she was interested in the culture, but because she wanted to spite the Tibble trash for laughing at her ignorant ass. She bribed the brain into helping her write the most boring song ever put on children's television. And it would be one thing if the song was annoying or ear-grating, but instead, the song commits the ultimate sin of being unmemorably bland. Seriously, the full song is almost 5 minutes long, and the only lyrics I can remember are in the title. She insisted on performing the song live in front of her class, but nearly chickened out at the last second until Shake took pity on her and joined her on stage. And even when DW apologized for making up nonsense about Africa, she all but ditched Shake as soon as another new kid showed up and sought to appropriate their culture next. Hasadiga DW.
Hey, I have a Patreon.
Sign up at patreon.com/MattNeff to get your name in the thank you credits, along with early access to every FUDW and the chance to vote for future episodes. If there's a movie or show you'd like me to talk about, top-tier patrons can commission a review for my channel.
Wait, so what does Uncle Remus got to do with this?
FUDW Superfan. Also, I'm now on Cameo, so make sure to check out my profile to get a personalized FU video. Next time on FUDW.
I got it! DW, wait! I didn't get there in time. Oh, Arthur did it! And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Learn to work and play.
So, I'm guessing Uncle Remus is in the title just because of the thumbnail? Okay, well, that was interesting. Really interesting. Well, looks like we got some more videos. Other stuff to look over. And, so, I won't really say it's because Song of the South. If that was the case, then we would probably see them in the video. But I guess you just put them in there, you know, just to grab viewers' attention. It's a good way of doing it, though. Even if it was cancel culture thing back then. Well, cancel culture was a thing back then, yes. I bet most people had never known about this episode since it was on PBS Kids. Yeah, they, you know, but people, well, the thing is with Arthur, they knew about the one with Mr. Ratburn getting married to a gay guy. And that one postcard from Buster, actually, to, like that spin-off postcards from Buster where they had like the showing of two gay moms and they just banned that whole entire episode off the network because people were showing criticism saying that there were two gay moms showing on the screen on a kids show. So cool. Just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, I guess we got some more interesting stuff to look into. So, since, you know, we can still continue on. Oh, alright, no, this doesn't make sense. I wasn't. Yeah, right. I don't know. But I know for one fact for sure, we got a lot more to actually see. And a lot more videos to really look into, so. I can't wait for that. Can't watch more childhood stuff that we grew up on. And I honestly can't wait for the Daniel Tiger video to drop tomorrow so that we can see how Daniel Tiger is still, say with me you guys, racist. But anyway, it is time to end out the stream though, because it is kind of getting a little bit late. But also too guys, Taylor is dropping her premiere tomorrow as well. So, definitely stay tuned for that. I don't know, maybe I'll watch it like after work. I know it's like an hour and stuff too. So that's gonna be pretty goddamn cool. Yeah, me either, but you know. But tomorrow for sure, when the Daniel Tiger video drops, that is the first thing we're gonna watch is the Daniel Tiger video. Cause why the hell not? But even though tonight is was unexpected, hopefully by next night, next week. Oh shit, we're connected. Hopefully by next week, you know, things doesn't change. So we'll see. But like I said, guys, next weekend got a new episode. We got the interview coming out next weekend, and then you know tomorrow we'll watch the new Daniel Tiger video and see how he still races and all this other stuff. Again, I find these videos entertainment, so that's all it is. So hopefully we have some fun with that, and hopefully we don't have no much chaosness again. I know it's kind of been quiet since the double T's haven't really caused much of a wreckage chaos since, around last week. So hopefully, we can still keep some, I guess, calmness in, even though it's kind of getting boring-ish, but at least it's still calm and stuff. I guess it's calm before the storm as of right now, at least. You already know they're going to be snooping in around somewhere, so I just mentally myself prepare for it, and I will have that bib up on the wall until I see a familiar face on there. But let me start talking before they pop up on here and say something, because I know when that's gonna happen. So moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, forget about what I just said because you did not hear that. so. So yes, Daniel being racist is not about being a card this year. Me either, but hey man, it's a great year, man. Yes, and let's keep it going so that, the our good friends who we miss dearly so much won't cause no wreckage chaos here because, once they come in, the party gets started and chaos ensues. But hopefully I can stop talking about this tonight and hopefully they don't pop up. It'd be weird. I mean, it'd be amazing they pop up. But as much as we do miss them, let's just let's just hope tomorrow be like a nice, calm stream, a little laughs here and there, not too much chaos, not too much racket, not too much craziness. We kind of need that craziness, but I think last week we already saw the whole craziness and stuff, hijinks ensue of it. But anyway, let us close out tonight. The thing so on. Oh no, tomorrow's your last summer. I feel you, bro. Alright.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Sorry, baby. Take it, Beach. I gotta go. Oh, I gotta leave. I gotta get out. I gotta get out right now. I'm going home.
My man said he's going home.
Beach Bear's out of here. I'm gone. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Oh, speaking of history, there was a time when there was no Looney Birds. Kids hummed quietly to themselves while sitting patiently waiting for dinner to end. But no longer do they have to suffer the slings and arrows of a macaroni dinner. I love you so. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I gotta go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. No, really, I gotta go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say, good night, sweetheart. Good night.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining in tonight. It was a lot of fun for those who had joined in the premiere. Again, thank you guys so much too. That was also a lot of fun. As a reminder again, ladies and gentlemen, next Saturday night, a week away, as I heard, we will be having the Scott Wilson interview dropping next Saturday night. So make sure you set your reminders if you have not yet already. It's a re-release funny interview. It's a full interview. By the way, the countdown is just there for you nostalgic fans out there. Then after that, ladies and gentlemen, it is season 3. We got a lot in store for season 3. Can't wait for you guys to see what we have in store. Again, huge thanks to Cheddar, as always, for creating the dopest and greatest thumbnails for this upcoming season. We have a lot of cool ideas. I have a lot of cool ideas. Keep saying we, but I have a lot of cool ideas that I want to incorporate into the show. Definitely will share more information very, 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 very soon. Of course, we do got a lot of interviews in booking. Of course, Taylor is one of them for sure. And I will not rest until I get I get the Taylor interview recorded and all this other fun stuff out the way. But other than that, though, new content again is coming soon. I'll be posting Monday about the brand new content, what you guys will see in the next coming months. Next month in October of new stuff. I got a lot of new stuff, content rolling out. So I'm done talking, and you know what? I'm done talking. I don't want to waste on here. We go crazy talking forever. But anyway, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Cheddar, good luck pulling on your all nighter tonight, man. And stay tuned for tomorrow's stream. And I will see you all tomorrow night.